What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some more Watcher of Realms, and today we're gonna do some summoning. So, we have the new summoning banner up now, Hatssut and Valkyra. Valkyra? I don't know how you say it. I probably said it the same both times. But they're both really good heroes, so I'm trying to pull at least one of them, ideally Hatssut, because I do not have really great marksmen on this account. I've got tons of fighters, but even though I do have a lot of fighters, I don't have a lot of really ranged AoE magic damage fighters, so she is still definitely high priority here. That said, if we look at, where do we look at things? Here we go, we look at things here. We are about, I've gone way too far. Where were you at, bud? You were somewhere in here. I missed him twice. There he is. So our last legendary was around 120 summons ago, which means we're about 80 summons deep into, or 80 summons away from hitting a pity timer. And then we are about 200 summons away from hitting the next pity timer. So the goal today is to pull 2 legendary heroes, and that's it. As soon as we pull the second legend, I'll probably just stop summoning. Ideally, it'll happen soon, but my guess is it'll probably still run us around 230, 240 summons, just to go ahead and hit both of those. If we get really crazy lucky and we hit our pity timer, and then like in the next 20 or 30 summons we pull another legendary hero, I will go ahead and pull all the way to a third, just because I'll have enough summons to guarantee a pity. Other than that, though, I don't want to burn too many of my summon crystals that I don't, or I guess diamonds at this point. These are going to be gone for sure, but I don't want to spend too many of them, just because we're getting to that time of year. End of the year, Christmas money starts coming in. Game devs tend to like to drop really good events at this time of year to get people to spend their monies. So I don't want to go too crazy and spend everything away and then miss a chance at a really good hero or something because I blew everything on one of these events. That said, I still want to pull at least twice, so we have around 300 summons worth of pulls here. Worst case scenario, we blow through 280 of those and only have 20 left over, which would kind of suck, but is probably how it's going to go down. But I would love to grab one of these heroes. You never know if it's going to happen. My luck, it probably won't happen, but we're going to try it anyway. So let's go ahead and jump in, start dropping 10 bombs, and hopefully snag out a Hatssut or a Valkyra. Will that happen? The past has said probably not. I don't know if I've ever actually pulled a banner hero during one of these events, but that's a pretty solid first pull. I can't be upset about that. 3 epics in one go. I've never built Harpin, even though he does have some interesting awakens, because once he gets his 5th awaken, he gives himself a shield every time he does a crit hit. I think one of his perks up here is that he boosts himself when shielded. He ignores target's defense when shielded. That's actually not a terrible synergy, so once you awaken this guy 5 times, he kind of plays to his own strength, and that's kind of cool. So he might actually be somebody, like on the mini account that I build that's running epics only. Azoth here, both of these are from the actual banner themselves. He's interesting. He can kind of change his ultimate pretty much infinitely and never not be in ult form, which is kind of nice. But he only boosts his crit damage, which again is not a bad thing, but he doesn't really boost his own attack that much. Does have a chance to do double damage though, which is kind of cool. I don't know, I've never really seen one of these guys built all the way up. Again, for the mini epic only account, that might be somebody that we actually try to build up just to see what we can do with him. Apparently he's Zilitsu's son. But anyways, Olag, everyone knows, probably the best tank in the game, especially for the epics. Well, for the epics, he is like the best tank in the game. For legendaries, he's better than a lot. He's very durable. Very good hero. Always nice to see more of these so I can get him awakened up. I do not have an Awakened 5 Olag yet, but every copy is one closer. Let's go ahead and drop that second 10 bomb. 20 deep. Looking like perps again. Can't really argue with that. That's definitely nice. I'm never going to be upset about that. Fish Bro, never built him. He seems like he's got a little bit of bounce attack going on, and it says that he has like blast damage on it somewhere. Yeah, apparently I guess it does it like explode and do AoE damage? I guess that's what blast damage means. Probably could be reworded to make that a little more clear. So technically I guess he can hit AoE units, which would be nice. Hitting a big area is never a bad thing. I've never built one, not too worried about it. His ult does seem pretty nice just because it's not just going to boost his own attack speed. It actually boosts everyone's attack speed nearby, and that's kind of cool too. A little bit of a team player and also potential damage, so he's someone I guess I can keep an eye on. I'm not sure if I'll ever build him, or at least not soon, but he's a possibility. So, 30 summons going. I'm going to try to keep track in my head where we're at, because I'm not really good at doing that. I'm really bad at it. I did learn, though, you can double click and it'll flip over all the cards. What? So when you get like the little blue summons and you know nothing great's coming out of it, you can just kind of double click and then whoop, it'll just go ahead and show you. Oh, okay, we got purples. So, crap. Are we at 40? I think we're at 40. Oh, balls. I've already lost track. We got Lightlock. He seems to be a very, very, very common epic to summon. I get one, it seems like every summoning event, sometimes more than one, even if he's not like the bonus hero. He's a fusible healer, so he's not really too great to pull in your summons, but he's not a terrible healer either. Kind of focuses on healing one single person, and he boosts his own attack by a lot when he heals the same person, which is nice. He does have some quote-unquote damage with his ult, but I mean, I don't think it's that great. I've never really seen one built for raw damage. Might be a fun idea someday, but not for now. So I believe that, yeah, that's 40. We're at 165. That's a good way to keep track. Look up there. So now we're into the 50. Oh, we got our legendary early. That's nice. I was expecting to have to go all the way to 80 on that, and we only went 50 deep. So that's really good. That means we can definitely run our second pity and maybe... Oh! Freaking sweet, baby. So I've already seen this intro today. I don't know what these little black bars are going on here, but they're definitely here. You see them? See them? You do see them. I'll let you watch this out. You've probably already seen this because this is like the hero spotlight. Every time you load into the game, it's like, hey, do you want to check out this new hero? Get attacked by a whole bunch of horde of LUCKIESts. But yeah, so we definitely snagged out our Valkyrie today. That's awesome. That's good. It feels good. It feels real good to actually get a banner hero when you summon for a banner hero. There's not a lot of feelings in the world that are that good, but I'm sure there's a lot. Yes! Alright, so one hero down. We definitely have another pity in us because that was only 50 summons deep. So we have 200 more to go. Will put us at, what, 250? That'll still leave us about 50 summons for the next event, which is definitely good. I'm okay with that. So here we go. Get some close-ups. Some belly button shots. You know, you gotta see the belly button shots. There we go. Boom. Let's go ahead and just share that for the quick 50 Diamondes. Bam. Honestly, I was kind of torn who I wanted more, but I don't know. I'm still kind of torn who I wanted more, but I got her, so I'm happy with that. AoE magic damage on a fighter. Really good range. Super happy with that. I guess we can look at that range. It's pretty good, right? You say, well, there's a lot of fighters that have that range in legendaries, but do they have that range? I don't know. I don't think so, but that's pretty nice. Really, really solid damage. Good. Also, I mean, like, I think one of the other big things that everyone loves about her is when someone dies, she brings them back to life. So you throw her behind a tank, and your tank is pretty much guaranteed, if it's even solid, like mediocrely built, even if it dies, is coming back from round 2. So really, really solid, and I think they even recently reworked her to have a better A5. Yeah, this used to only buff the ally that got revived, but now it boosts both her and the ally with a 100% damage increase. That is freaking huge. That's literally doubling your damage. That being said, of course, A5 Valkyra, way off in the distant future for me, but still cool. Definitely a solid hero. That's nice. All right, so now we start our pulls for our second legendary hero. Once we reach that second timer, I'm just going to stop, unless we get it like really, really quick. If we pull one like right now, I would definitely poop a little bit, but then we'd obviously be going for 3. But in this case, we're just going to go for the second one. Once we get it, we'll be happy. Freaking awesome. What a pull, dude. Okay, so Maul, if you don't know about Maul, he's like Rozik's little brother, which is great. Probably one of the best AoE marksmen you're going to run into in the game. He's used for a lot of content. Not only does he have AoE damage, which is great, the knockback is also actually kind of nice. Really heavy damaging ult with a freaking massive range. He also does defense reduction, boosts his own damage, and once he starts getting awakened, he inflicts slow on people, so he's an AoE damage unit with slow. Also can freeze people with his ult, and once you get him up 5 times, he actually becomes cheaper to deploy because he's a pretty high cost unit, so that's really, really nice. Just all around, probably like one of the best epic marksmen you're going to get. Super happy to snag one of those out, and another freaking Olag, so far, things go pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the day so far. I can't really argue with things. But here's that little, I'm going to go double click. Boom! See, it flips them all over. I didn't know that was a thing. I just recently discovered that, and I figured I would let you guys in on the secret. If you're really just trying to blow through your summon super fast. Usually I don't. I like to kind of wait, build the mystique. But Yeah, nothing too great here. All these blues, of course, will just get sold pretty much and turned into diamonds to fund our next summoning adventure, and that's probably the best way to do it. But let's go ahead, drop another 10 piece here. Looking like more blue skis. Since there's no mystique, we'll just give them the quick flip. There we go, nice. And we can move on fast. That's great, I do like that. Some of those rares can be used, and we're gonna get a look at a couple more of them. But some of them actually can be built for things. I don't know if any of these here can. I think there's actually a rare hero I still haven't pulled to this day. I don't know if it's like the rarest hero in the game or if it just doesn't exist anymore. But I want to say there's like a rare fighter or something that's I've never seen pulled. It's just always darked out. So that's interesting. None of these guys are really ever built. There's a couple of them you actually can use for things like Narvi, Autumn. There are blue heroes that, believe it or not, do have a place even up into the end game, which is nice. We're kind of paying for all that great RNG early, and now we're kind of getting pushed back into poo mode. Decimus is one of those heroes you can use, and a lot of people do use, especially in Gear Raid 2. His little cheese, once you get to like 19 plus, being able to not die, essentially. Really nice. There's Autumn. Nice little crit rate, crit damage booster for your team. Obviously not really a great healer, but those are pretty nice little buffs. Definitely a good damage boost early on. But, boop, drop another 10 piece. Maybe we'll jump out of the blue zone. We're not going to jump out of the blue zone. We are staying there forever. Those little black bars are going to drive me insane. I don't know if you guys are seeing them, but now that I've brought attention to it, you're probably definitely seeing them every single time. Maybe it's not showing up in the recording. I don't know. But it's driving me up a freaking tree. Maybe, yeah, look at that. Ugh, what are you and why are you there? I don't know. I don't know why you're there. Is that more blues? Did we just get blued again? This is like 60 pulls in a row with none but blues. We have done 120 summons so far, though. We're about... Ah, crap. I don't remember when we pulled our legendary. It doesn't matter, because as soon as we pull the next one, we're going to go ahead and call it. Unless we have enough to do like a full 200 summons, which I doubt we will. But hey, we got an Idril. I'm not sure if that's how you say it. Idril? I call it Idril. It works in my head. But we do have a couple of copies of her. I haven't built her yet on this account, but probably one of the better single target marksmen for the epic class. She does do like a multiple attack every time she attacks, and her ult actually changed that to hit 3 times instead. And since it is a basic attack, things like Infernal Roar work really strong on her, boosting your basic damage by 40%. Since everything she does is always a basic attack, that's really, really nice. And then anytime people cast an ultimate, her next attack deals up to, I think, 100 bonus damage, 100% bonus damage, which is great, especially like in guild bosses if you're cycling ults a whole lot. She can actually put up some decent damage. I think I saw an Idril drop like 60 mil, which for an epic hero, that's not bad. Of course, it's going to be a well-built one, but definitely a solid unit, useful in a lot of different scenarios in the game. That massive range boost on her ult that covers... doesn't even show you the map because it's infinite. It shoots everywhere. You can use that to cheese a lot of bosses and stuff, so pretty cool. Always happy to snag one of those out. Let's keep dropping some Tim Bombs, though. Oh, another purple. I'll take it. No freaking way. We gotta... Oh, man. Now I gotta do math. Now I've gotta do freaking math. What is this? I don't know. I know that guy's a green hero. There's like a whole horde of green heroes. This is looking kind of green. Is this Hatssut? I don't know. We're gonna have to watch and see. Oh my god, you gotta be freaking kidding me. No freaking way, bro. We're snagging out both the banner heroes? That never freaking happens, especially not for me. My luck is usually not that great, but today the luck is great. That is freaking awesome. So, everything I could have possibly wanted and hoped for has happened. It has come true. It has become a thing. So we've got both the banner legends. That's freaking awesome. And we've done it pretty quick. Like, I haven't even gone that deep in the summons yet. Now I've got to think. I always give an up-close booby shot. You notice that? They definitely do that a lot. I was like, look, it's boobs. Yep, that is correct. Woo! So we got her now. That's awesome. How many summons do we have? I'm gonna have to take a peek, see, and look at that. I cannot even believe that. That's crazy. So we've got 25 plus 11,926. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, my brain's not good enough to do that kind of math in my head. So I'm gonna bust out a calculator real fast like and divide 11,926 by 88. It's 135 summons. So it's not quite enough to pull another pity. It'd be right there close. I mean, what is that, 160? Be 160 summons out of 200. But that's actually kind of nice. Being able to stash back that many summons and not burn them means I may be able to pull a pity again very, very soon. Even like next week, I might have enough summons built up, so I only got to get like 40 more in a week. I can push and get that. That's definitely doable. Yeah, that's nice. That's freaking crazy. I can't even believe that just happened. Double banners? That's nuts. I didn't see a single Scorch pop up, though. Almost a little sad just because he's a lizard bro, and lizard bros are cool. Grab out these, some mythic extracts. I've got 12 of them. Actually, I guess I'm getting pretty low on those, ain't I? Some more summon crystals, some more diamonds to help us on our way. These are actually, we didn't even fill up our hero inventory, which shocks me because usually we do. But where are we looking? 30. We're close. But we do have tons of these blue heroes. We've got 2,000 diamonds just sitting in all these. I will save a couple of them back, I think, for fusions. Like if I want to take my Livian to A5, I'll need to pull these Rexes out, and I think, I don't know, somebody else probably as well. But yeah, I think it's this guy. I think this dude looks totally cross-eyed in this picture. Have you seen that? Look at that. His eyeballs be looking like right at the tip of his own nose. You're welcome. But yeah, so we got a few diamonds to help us on our way, which is great. But that's what a freaking, what a summoning day. That's nuts. That is absolutely bonkers. I think we have Corridor of Glory going on right now, so we're gonna go ahead down here, give her the old heart treatment, scroll down here. Where are you at, Bromigo? Where are you? Right here. I was like, uh-oh. We got her, all good. She is part of the Nightmare faction too, which is great, because like the vast majority of the heroes I use right now are Nightmare faction. I'm beating the crap up out of myself for not pulling my like 20 ancient summons last week, because Torador was on offer, and he would be really, really nice for this. Of course, I didn't, so now I don't have that. So my Nightmare Lord is still just going to be Wrath, but we do have a lot of Nightmare units that we use. Lust, I use Ares pretty much constantly now in guild boss fights, that defense reduction. Kagiri, just, you know, Deimos, of course, because Deimos is a monster. So definitely nice to have these. I'm going to just go ahead and pop these up to level 50. I think I've got enough juice. I've got plenty of juice. So we'll go ahead and pop them up, get them to level 50. I'm not going to do too much with them today, obviously, because the point of today was to summon, not to use. But these will definitely be getting a position in my guild dungeon teams. Oh, it's going to be nice. It's going to be so nice. Do they get special promotion animations? I promote them up? Do I? Nope, they just get the little promotion button. Well, look at you, not being special. What about you? Are you special? Ah, she gets one. I see how it is. Just treat Valkyrie like doo-doo. Understood. Oh, yeah, upside down booby shot. That's the best. That's how you do it. So there we go. Boom. Pulled both the banner heroes. Absolutely crazy. I was expecting this to go longer because I didn't expect to grab another legendary so soon, but I'm super happy that we did. We've got a ton of resources now saved back for our next summoning event, which is super awesome. But there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button and show your support, and I will see you guys in the next one.